DC characters as video games. It's kind of interesting hearing people bring up Batman with video games. Like it was apparently a total surprise to have a good Batman video game. With Arkham Asylum back in 2009 when in all truth, Batman basically should be the most suited for a video game because he's just a normal guy. A normal guy who at the same time has all the gadgets in the world. So on one hand he has a believable life bar, but on the other hand, well, there's a lot of cool gizmos to use. A lot of DC characters aren't quite that luxury, accounting a lot of other notable ones, especially around the Justice League area, are insanely overpowered. So how do you quantify a life bar? And also, how powerful you want them to be, because a lot of them seem really powerful. So I figured I'd talk about how I'd handle a few DC characters within a video game, what to exemplify, how to portray their powers, such and such. So let's begin with Wonder Woman. So for a start, this person is getting a video game out, and the game trailer looks pretty damn cool. We know it's the same guys who made Lord of the Rings games, who's going to make some allies and enemies. The Arkham games ultimately made Batman a more stiff portrayal compared to the norm. And I like a lot of these games for, if anything, to portray more of the likable characteristics, especially when it involves picking your allies. I'm not going to put much into the speculation front, because this is an actual game being confirmed to be made, with their own set of plans. And there are other characters I'm more interested in seeing games of. But I'll just say with this, I want to see a bit of Wonder Woman's power. She's not a typical gal with a combat set. She could go toe-to-toe with Superman in her most ideal form. It would be kind of interesting to get a sense of that. Give her enemy types that exemplify possible power levels. Exemplifying Wonder Woman as a power character could lead up to other powerful DC characters. I'd also say, I'm curious how they pull off Cheetah, whether she could even be someone to ally with. Heck, for the DLC game, as well as for the campaign area, along with possible Wonder family. I'd be curious how Cheetah rolls. Heck, even thrown some Tester Superman. See a lot of potential. Also, possibly most importantly of all, might be a good idea to get Susan Eisenberg back to voice for the game. I mean, Conroy was a big sell for the Arkham games. It would be nice to get the Wonder Woman voice, to let her main game be not Injustice 2 Wonder Woman. I mean, sure, plenty of others could pull off her voice, but it's a matter of respect and legacy. The actress is expressing interest, it only makes sense. Next up, The Flash. This is an interesting case because it primarily deals with speed. The speed's a sort. And here I'd be particularly interested in the gameplay, such as dealing with speed perception, like whether you're literally moving fast or everything else is slow-mo. I can imagine a pretty big city map to be able to explore such. I'd even go as far as say it would be interesting exploring the tedious aspects, such as in a scenario of, okay, I have 6 hidden bombs, go ahead and find a bomb. And then Flash literally has to go everywhere to look for the bomb in the whole city. Maybe he could eventually have an upgrade to like subtly sense the bombs. Heck, as far as enemy types, well, normally I'd say let's please not do another speedster. But I guess I'd be interested in another speedster to have 2 people in speed mode. Just know if you use Reverse Flash himself, be ready for memes. Would be interesting to see like a Flash sidekick. You could do Barry Wally or Wally Bart. I also state Mirror Master could be a cool villain, seeing how he trips you up. You could basically make the whole game Flash establishes himself in Central City, you know? Anyway, there's some Flash spitballs. Anyway, now for the big blue, Superman. This is a character that I advise to be tested out in campaign missions with likes of a Wonder Woman game, Flash game, or heck, Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League one. Sure, why not? But here's the thing with Superman, he's really, really powerful. And again to game, it's easy to have weaknesses like the Kryptonite and the Red Sun. Agree to disagree, but I say avoid all that. I envision Superman not to have that, but I imagine it can't be helped. I know it'd be tempting to just have a full-on powerhouse game, but the way I see it, the main appeal should be problem solving. Showing how the man thinks and testing his ethics. For all I care, start him out in straight up one of those Telltale games like the Telltale Batman. Or if that's too basic, something more like that Guardians of the Galaxy game then. Heck, we'll see how Wonder Woman handles the idea of multiple paths. That could be a determinant. I'll say, if you want Superman to be more of a powerhouse, go all in with Brainiac Invasion. Want something more subtle? How about Lex Luthor behind-the-scenes schemes? Good old detective work. And throw in some Mick Hill tips in. Hey Shore shenanigans. Figure out clever ways for him to spell his name backward. Test out Superman, DLC Wonder Girl, whatever, Superboy, who knows. And with a lot of the stuff that's just for Superman, I don't know if a lot of it will really be that inputted. Would be pretty tempting to lean into the actiony side of Superman. Wonder Woman first. Now, next gaming concept. This should be an interesting idea. The Teen Titans. Yep, those guys. A full-on Justice League game. Well, that's straight up gonna be a lot, guys. We'd have to get down to individual characters first, and still one more to go. But the Teen Titans, well, they're a smaller team. Would be cool to use. There's already a game revolving around the Suicide Squad and the Bat Family coming out, and unlike those guys, you don't need to give them unnecessary powers. Some of them already got powers. You can use the Fab 5 set of sidekicks, or the more variety Titans, like from the 2003 Teen Titans show. You could test out their whole team-making strategy, see how they operate. Would be interesting to input how it's pulled off. With those other team games, admittedly, it could be balls of fun. If you have a great cast that represents the souls of the characters, all the more better. And as far as how they face, well, there's a lot of sort of foes they can sort of test out. You see how to do against Deathstroke, the Hive. Heck, honestly, whatever extra foes would be cool, as long as it's Teen Titans at heart. And you know, with the consideration of DC teams, there's plenty of others to consider. I think a Doom Patrol game could be wicked fun, with their set of casts and what you could face off against. Now, before I get to the final character, here's a bit of an extra fun character world. Breaking Bad. Yep, it's a universe I like, and I think you can make a fun game with it. Heck, I even brainstormed a little. Imagine it taking place during that whole montage where Walt's getting really successful before the mid-season finale of Season 5. It could be a make-your-own-choice game where you can explore various possibilities in the dealings, and a lot of options are non-canon. I don't know how much of a good idea this is, just want to throw it out. Another pitch for a game? Rick and Morty game. Another franchise I'm interested in, even if I have issues with some of their later product. Could you imagine the variety of tools to use? It would be balls. Bananas. But anyway, the real other character for a video game is what else? Green Lantern. This is the one guy that's so potential. I would even say, maybe not even with our now technology, whatever further technology to come. Because imagine the possibilities with the construct, sheer customizability, kind of fists, the mass, whatever you create could be endless. Explore all the rings, my gosh, from Hal to John to Tomar Ray or Tomar 2. Deal with various bad lanterns like the sinister Sinestro or the ruthless Atrocitus. The combos, the possibilities, and once Green Lantern's pulled off, then sure, let's see about Justice League. Unless you want to be like the movies and just ditch Green Lantern. I mean, you know, think of all the Justice League parodies, from the Guardians of the Globe to the Boys. Well, they have easy counterparts for the other members like Strong Superman. For Green Lantern, it's like, fire. Anyway, these are pitches for various DC games. Guess it's a matter of time.